I'm Yvonne. Welcome to A Morning Cup of Joe, Coffee and Credit. And today my guest is Nicole Carson. Nicole and I have worked several transactions together, and I just have to tell you, I have the utmost respect for her. She has been able to make transactions come together that were difficult at best. I think one time we threw her a curve and she had to figure out how to get a loan to close from start to finish in less than 21 days. I think that there was a time whenever my buyer had a home and the executed contract had happened when her employer fired her, and we had to find another job. And so I have the utmost respect for what Nicole can do. So Nicole, tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, my name's Nicole Carson. I'm with Movement Mortgage. I've been in the lending industry for 22 years. I was born and raised here in Western North Carolina, married, 2 children, 2 dogs, and that. But yeah, I've enjoyed the mortgage industry. I've seen lots of ups and downs, lots of guideline changes, that sort of thing. And so, but it's what I enjoy doing most, getting people into homes. It's such a rewarding career, and creating clients and friends for life.
And that's important, and it does happen that way. A lot of people don't recognize that it should be that way. That's the way it should be. So today I want to ask you a question. What is the common problem you see for first-time home buyers when it comes to credit and getting pre-approval?
Well, when it comes to credit and first-time buyers, sometimes they have a lack of credit. And if you are thinking of buying a house, you need to educate yourself on how to buy a house. Credit being of utmost importance because your rate, your payment, your down payment requirement, it's all going to hinge on your credit score. And so knowing how credit works and how it affects you and what will bring up your score or what will lower your score is of key importance. You want to be able, the higher the credit score, the better the credit, the better the interest rate. And so you want to have as high a credit score as you can in doing this. But problems that I see mainly are lack of credit, where a lot of people will come to me as sometimes in this area and just say, I pay cash for everything. Well, that's wonderful, but it doesn't leave a credit trail. You've got to have credit to get credit, or you have to utilize credit to get credit, just a little bit, not go in debt, not overly so, but you want to have maybe about 3 trade lines and a good mix of trade lines, revolving trade lines such as credit cards, installment trade lines such as a car loan, and you want to make sure that those balances are on your revolving trade lines, your credit cards. You want to make sure your utilization is low, that you're not utilizing over 35% of the credit card balance, and that you don't want to max out your credit cards. That lowers your score. You want to pay everything on time. I've seen credit scores lower over 100 points with just a missed credit card payment. It's one of the biggest things that will knock your credit score down significantly. So it's very important, even, especially when you've got credit card payments and their minimum payments like $35 or $25 or something like that, and you miss it, and that lowers your score 100 points. You missed a $25, $35 payment, and this is what it's done to your score. So you want to just always make sure that your cards, that everything is paid on time. And those are the biggest mistakes that I see. Lack of credit, missed payments, maxed out, lowered credit scores in conjunction with maxed out credit cards and that.
All right, that's really nice to know, and it's important to know. But the one thing that I'm hearing when you're saying that is we can go online and find out a lot of things. I can go online and I can find out Credit Karma is out there. We know that it is. But I think what I'm hearing from you is that we probably need a lender we can trust to talk to. And we probably need to talk to our lender at least a year, maybe two, before we're ready to make that purchase. Not because we're unintelligent, but because sometimes things take time.
Yes, they do.
And a lender you can trust and helps you set down a plan or a schedule gives you the opportunity to reach your goal. Whereas if you want to buy a house, you came to me, you said, Yvonne, I am ready to go look at houses, and I pulled out my MLS and I said a search for you, and you found the house you love. If you don't have a relationship with the lender, and you find out, oh my gosh, I've paid cash for everything, I don't have the score to get it. You're mad at me, you're mad at Nicole. So I think that the big takeaway for me from this perspective is you've got to find a lender you trust. And it's okay to interview lenders because that's important. But you have to find somebody you trust, because this is a long-term relationship. This is not a kissing booth.
Right.
We're not here to get a good kiss and go on down to the next booth. This is a relationship that will allow you to, even as you age, you might want to use your equity for something else, so your lender can help you all along the way. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you very much.
How can we reach you?
I can be reached. My cell phone number is 828-315-0110. And my website and online application is movement.com/Nicole.Carson.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks again.
See you soon.